Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising, and happy holy Saturday to you. Welcome not just to the GCC, but to the official launch of Awakening 1 Million. Yay! Come on in, call mama, call auntie, call grandma, get your pencil and your paper because today we are launching Awakening 1 Million, and we have some good goodies for you. So come on in to the global living room. Get ready to hear about our next most appropriate step in the world this week, and be sure to shout out your city. Now, where are you listening in from? I know people are out there trying to get their Easter hats. Are y'all coloring eggs? People said that they were coloring potatoes because eggs were so expensive. But come on in, whether you're coloring an egg or not coloring an egg. Grand rising to you, grand rising warriors, grand rising sanctuarians, grand rising abundance nation, grand rising ROP graduates, grand rising Kenya, Atlanta, Buffalo, California. Now, California, you must be new. You know you can't say California. You don't live in California. You live in Los Angeles or Oakland or, come on. You know what to do. Grand Rising from Malaysia, Michigan. I'm not even going to speak to you. Brooklyn. I can't even say that. Brooklyn, Chantilly, Virginia, Las Vegas, Nevada, Long Island, New York. Come on in. Be sure you have a pencil and a piece of paper because today, DMV, NOLA, Houston, this is the official launch of Awakening 1 Million. Awakening 1 Million. I want to tell you all about it, how you can get involved, what you can expect, what it means, and what we're going to do. Come on, O-Town, Orlando, Florida, Indiana, Eatonton. That's a little strange. Georgia. Worcester, Massachusetts, Grand Rising, Boise, Grand Rising, Sparks, Nevada. How was your week? This is, I don't know if you know or what you've been doing, but this was such a powerful week. I'm not talking about what the news is. I'm talking about energetically. From Palm Sunday till tomorrow, Resurrection Sunday, at power. But have you tapped into it? Did you know how to tap into it? What have you been doing this week? What have you been thinking? What have you been saying? What have you been doing this week? Yesterday, I had the divine opportunity. Grand Rising Trinidad, Grand Rising Chi-Town. I had the divine opportunity to spend time with my brother and friend Don Lemon on his show, and Friday all of his lemon heads were there. So if any of the lemon heads are here today, Grand Rising, and welcome to the Global Community Connection. Ruther Glen, Virginia, Danbury, Connecticut, Grand Rising. My friend Steve is up there watching from New York City. Make sure you have a pencil and a piece of paper. We're going to suit up in a minute. We're going to suit up. You know how to suit up. I'm going to give you a thread, and you're going to put the whole thread in the chat and complete it with what is true for you. Then we're going to pray. Then I'm going to tell you all about Awakening 1 Million. I pulled 2 cards for us today from the Masterpiece card deck. I didn't have a reading, but I pulled 2 cards. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah. Hey, Lemon Nation, how you doing? Grand Rising, Dallas. I said Chi-Town. ATL is here. Groton, Connecticut is here. Lawrenceville, Georgia. I know Lawrenceville, Georgia. Grand Rising, Dallas. Grand Rising, Buffalo, New York. Is it still cold up there? I don't know how y'all do it. I cannot do the cold. Listen, my heat is still on 75, okay? If I have to work a little harder and get out here a little more to keep my house warm, I can't do the 72. Cannot do it. Grand Rising. Okay, you ready to suit up, Chattanooga? You ready to suit up, Savannah? So for all of you newbies, what you do is I give you a thread, and you put the entire thread in the chat and complete it with your what it means for you. Okay, so today we're suiting up with this. Alafia to you, Kikibo, Alafia. Yeah, listen, so here's the thread. I am so ready to what? I am so ready to what? Because we are here. We're going to waken up. We're going to wake up. We're going to get up. Remember that song? Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. We've been sleep. But I am so ready to what? Come on, put it in the chat. Put your clothes on this morning. I am so ready to what? What are you ready to do or not do? What are you ready to stop doing, Philly? What are you ready to boogie down Bronx? What are you ready? I'm so ready to live my soul life. Yes, are you sure? Because we always say we want to do something, but then when it comes time to do it, we punk out, okay? I'm so ready to step into my full potential. Great. I'm so ready to live. Yes. Awakening 1 million. I want to tell you all about it, what it is, how you can get involved, what you can expect. Indiana, what are you ready to do? I'm so ready to advance in my gifts and callings. Great. You know, we had a workshop online for 6 weeks called the Gift Shop, where Free Kinlow was teaching people how to move into their gifts, because we live in a society that if you have spiritual gifts like healing in your hands, or if you can see or hear, they make you think that's bad. They say you're a witch like it's a bad thing. What are you ready to do? And release clutter. Yes, boy, do we have something for you in Awakening 1 million. I'm telling you, we are healing and we are developing we are waking up. I'm so ready to enjoy the summer with my baby. What baby? Is that a baby or your boo? You got to make that clear, okay? Because some of us ain't got no boo. We got babies. I'm so ready to live no, Sharon, break that down. What is your best life? One of the aspects of Awakening 1 million is we're going to stop using these catchphrases that don't resonate in our body, because you can say anything, but if it's not landing in your frequency and your vibration, you'll never manifest it. But you're going to learn all about that in Awakening 1 million. What is your best life? I am so ready to accept all the joy the universe has to offer. Okay, what does that look like? What does the joy? Because the joy is here. Did you have some joy this week? Huh? Did you have some joy? Because people are so caught up in the news and what's going on. Did you have some joy? I am so ready for this new chapter. I'm so ready to shut down fear. Good. Don't say my fear, the fear. Don't own it. Don't say my fear, my high blood pressure, my diabetes, my broke leg, my dead sex life, whatever. Don't say my, say the. Because once you say my, it means that you own it and it'll stay with you. It ain't going nowhere. Okay? I'm so ready to open my heart and mind. Good. I'm ready to, let me tell you, I am so ready to just be okay. Okay? To just be okay. I am so ready not to have to fix nothing, change nothing, grow nothing, do nothing, wash nothing. How about that? I am just ready to be okay. I am just to pull through this chronic illness. Yeah. How about instead of pushing through it, beloved, are you ready? You know what? Is this a troll? Let me see if this is a troll or if this is a bot. Patrick DF says spiritual gifts are satanic. God gave gifts. Well, God is spirit, idiot. Well, that was not nice. Oh, God forgive me. Calling my brother an idiot. He's just asleep. He is just unawakened. But he's here so he can be awakened. Forgive me, Patrick, for calling you an idiot. But when you say things like spiritual gifts are satanic and God is spirit, are you saying that God is satanic? Is that what you're saying? Okay. All righty. But forgive me for calling you for calling you an idiot. But now you can leave. I'm all from admitting when I make a mistake. Okay, I should not have called him an idiot, and he should not be in my thread spreading foolishness. All right. Don't let him he can't raise my blood pressure. It ain't about me. It's about God. I am so ready to dismantle my limiting beliefs. Good. Because here's the truth of the matter. And this is why we want to awaken. Because the truth of the matter is most of our healing work, our growth work, our self-development, our personal development, most of that we've been doing on our own. We've been reading books and doing. We have not invited God, source, creator, into the process. But in Awakening 1 million, we're going to wake up to that spark of divinity within us. The spirit, Patrick. We're going to wake up to the spirit within us. And if we got gifts because the sovereign Lord gave them to us, we're going to use them. Okay? Only positive energy. Yes, yes, yes. I'm so ready for total healing of my body. Good. Do you know that's the card I pulled for us today? The Masterpiece Prayer card. Healing, a restoration to a state of wholeness and well-being. That's the card I pulled for us. Come on, call your grandma, call your mama, call your auntie, because I don't want you sending me questions. When is Awakening 1 million? How do I get involved? Where do I sign up? I'm going to tell you all of that today. I'm going to tell you everything that it is, and we're going to pray and we're going to get ready. Okay, I'm going to give you 30 more seconds. I am so ready to finish planting seeds in my garden and folding laundry. I love to fold laundry. I do. I just don't have time to do it like I used to. But I remember every Sunday, you know what I used to do? I used to put on Lifetime, and I would be braless, and I'd iron on Sunday watching Lifetime. I don't do that anymore. Okay, keep growing, precious. I am. I love that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is that Tracy Chapman, the Tracy Chapman? Well, whether you are or not, I'm so ready not to be in pain. Let's flip that. I'm so ready to be pain-free. And I'll tell you why, beloveds. Anytime you put not in something, the universe of life, spirit, Patrick, doesn't register negatives. So no more, not, can't, don't. The universe doesn't register negatives. So it takes the negative out and it takes that statement and makes it positive. So when you say, I'm so ready not to live in pain, the universe hears and sees, I'm so ready to live in pain, because the universe doesn't register negatives. So we want to change that to, I'm so ready to live pain-free. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. There you go. I'm so ready to be pain-free. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And pain means pay attention inward now. Pay attention inward now. Pay attention inward now. That's what pain means. So we're going to go in there and awaken up the pain-free part of you. I'm so ready to teach people to love me. Oh, I want to know more about that. So ready to teach people to love me. I want to know more about that. I'm so ready to live stress-free and joyful. Good. I'm so ready to be loved. Yes, that's it. To be loved. Don't I call you that all the time? Beloved. So, be loved is not about what somebody does for you. It's about who you are. Did you know that? Did you know that? Beloved means that's who you are. So what you want to do, beloved, I'm so ready to attract more love. How about that? To create more love, to demonstrate more love, because what you will do is attract to you more of who and what you are. Awakening 1 million. We're going to get into all of these, I'm a divine light, and and until we don't know what they mean. And we don't know how to activate. Here, write this down. Ignite, activate, embody. Ignite, activate, embody. That's what Awakening 1 million is about. It's about igniting our authentic being. It's about activating our divinity. And it's about embodying all of who we are. That's what it's about. Doing the work and uncovering and releasing and shedding and clearing and growing and loving and healing. And we're going to do it together. Yay, 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 yay. We're going to do it together. Let me calm down. I'm so excited. Let me spray myself. I need spray. Okay. I feel you've reached over 1 million people. Yeah, but you know what? Reaching them and getting them actively involved is not the same thing. I have 3.5 million followers on social media, but they're not engaged. Awakening 1 million is about engaging people to do their work. That's what it's about. Awakening 1 million. And if we do it as a community, if we do it, see, one of the things that happen is people know they want to stop procrastinating or stop smoking or release weight. They know they want a deeper relationship with God, source creator of their understanding. Everybody knows that. but they don't know where to start and what to do. You go on social media and you read, oh, you got to think better in your consciousness and it sounds good and it feels good. But then what do you do? How do you do that? Well, Awakening 1 Million, because you got 4 levels that you can participate in. It's going to give you what you need to make those steps one at a time. I'm going to tell you all about it. I need you to help heal my family. I can't heal your family. I can't heal your family, baby. No, God can heal your family. What I can do is give you and your family the tools you need to begin the healing process. Please, I cannot. I'm ready to declutter my mind. Yes, Lord. Listen, you see what my shirt says? My shirt says, if you remember what I'm doing, please let me know. I can't. I go upstairs and forget why I'm up there. I come back downstairs and then I go back up. Now, I'm building the muscles in my butt going up and down the stairs, but I can't remember what I'm doing. Am I out here by myself? Am I the only one that can't remember? I'm so ready to get active, workout, and eating healthy. Good. We got something for you. I'm going to tell you all about it, and you can sign up. Many of the offerings under the Awakening 1 Million banner are free of charge. And then there are those that you have to invest in. And you get to make the investment or not. You don't have to. And they're there. They're available. Some things are live. Some things aren't live. But anyway, I went to the bathroom and forgot to pee. Now that's bad. Oh, Lord. I went to the bathroom and forgot to pee. Listen, you know what I started doing? I forget to close the refrigerator door. Thank God it's got a beeper on it. And it just be beeping. And I'm like, oh, I didn't close the door. Okay. All right, all right, all right. You ready to pray and connect? Are you ready to pray and connect? 1 million hearts flourishing and growing and healing together. You ready to connect? Now, some of you know how to do this and some of you don't. Patrick probably won't do it because he'll think it's satanic. Patrick, you should have never stuck your foot in this pool, okay? Let's take a breath. Come on. Everybody, come on. Good. Hands together, right in the center of your chest. Right there. Breathe in. Relax, relax, relax. I'm talking to myself, but help me. Relax. Good. Settle in. Focus all of your attention right in the palm of your hands. Breathe in. Focus all of your attention right in the palm of your hands as you breathe in and out. Can you feel your palms throbbing? Slow down, slow down. Relax the shoulders, relax the belly. We're going to breathe in through the nose slowly and out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 444 people in this place representing awakened love. Breathe in and breathe out. Relax your shoulders, relax your belly. Focus on the palms of your hands. See if you can feel your heartbeat. Good. Now we're going to inhale and raise our hands 3 to 6 inches above our head. Breathe in, raise your arms. Turn your palms outward. Exhale and bring your arms down. All the way down. Come back up to your heart. Good. You are opening your energetic field. Your luminous light energy. You know, people call it an aura, or people say the energy around you. Well, you're securing yours. Breathe in from the heart. Turn your palms outward. Now go back in front, all the way down. Come back to the heart and see how that feels. See how that feels. Just allow your eyelids to close. Allow your eyelids to close. Settle in, touch in with yourself. I want to share with you the 2 masterpiece cards that I pulled today. Healing, the restoration to a state of wholeness and well-being, and inner authority. Inner authority. Choices that reflect inner guidance and benefit the totality of self. Breathe in and out. I want to share with you a prayer that I prayed when I first started birthing, midwifing, Awakening 1 Million back in 2017. That's how long I've been carrying this baby, if you will, the process of Awakening 1 Million. I want to share with you the prayer that I prayed so many times. Dear God, source, creator, divine source of light, today I stand as a vessel, not of performance, but of purpose. Not of perfection, but of remembrance. May every word I speak carry your frequency, God. May every offering I share be encoded in the truth that you are. May every soul I touch feel the warmth of your love coming through me. I do not seek to reach the masses with my strength, knowing that your spirit ripples further than I ever could. God, my only desire, my truest intent is to serve. God, source, creator, let one arrive today. The one who is ready. The one whose soul is whispering, there is more, I am more. There is light, I am light. There is the me that I am. I am that. As they awaken, God, as they awaken, let them become a flame that awakens another, and then another, and still another, until 1 becomes 10, 10 becomes 100, and 100 becomes 1,000,000. 1,000,000 rising, 1,000,000 souls awakened, anchored, alive, not for me, God, but through me, not by force, but by light, not by fame or for fame, but for freedom. In the deepest place in my being, God, I vow to remember why I began. Please, God, show me how. Keep me clear and clean. I vow to walk with clarity and softness and compassion and power. Please, God, show me how. I vow to keep the altar of my heart lit until the last one comes home to you. It is my intention and commitment to fulfill this service, God. Please show me how. I do it to honor you as my creator and all those who have served my awakening. These things I ask, knowing that as I believe it is so. Ashe and amen. I allow. God becomes. And so it is. Breathe with me in. Hold a breath. And exhale. That thing makes me weep. I don't think I have a tissue. I could do something nasty like wipe it on the bottom of my shirt, but awakening 1 million. Awakening 1 million to the truth of their being, because the world has gone crazy. Not crazy in a bad way, but crazy because it's time to change. We're not lost, and we're not falling apart, and we're not going to hell in a handbasket. We are being awakened. We're being awakened. We're being awakened to what no longer works. We're being awakened to who we no longer are. We are being awakened. And as I said earlier, I started this process back in 2017 with my editor and COO, Cheryl Woodruff. And we put some things out and we tried to get it going, and it just it didn't click. I tried again in 2020, gearing it up and making offerings, and it just didn't click. But now, right now, and the lesson is, beloveds, you can have the best idea in the world. Just like you could be pregnant for 9.5 months. If that baby's not ready to come, you can induce labor and force it, or you can wait till the natural flow. Write that down. Am I forcing or am I in the flow? That's what you can ask yourself. You can awaken to the distinction between force and the power of the flow. Write that down. There's a distinction between force and the power of the flow. There's power in the natural flow. So awakening 1 million is an opportunity for us to really, really get in the flow of life, the flow of our power, the flow of nature, because we've just been, I don't know, we just been running amok, acting like we just ain't got good sense, okay? So I want to tell you all about Awakening 1 Million and how you can participate in it, because it's time to awaken. And this is the time, this holy time that we're in, where people all over the planet, the globe, are aligning with divine energy. They're praying and they're releasing, they're surrendering. Many things are being crucified so that something new can be resurrected. It's not a religious experience only. It is a spiritual experience that we all get to participate in when we understand. So let me tell you about Awakening 1 Million. Awakening 1 Million is an opportunity for us to remember the truth of who we are. 1 million souls actively involved, and that's the distinction. Awakening is about you being actively involved in remembering your truth, not through the noise of trouble and problem in the world. More people are being pushed to the church now because of the government. God loves a joyful giver, wants you there because you want to be there, not because you're scared to be anyplace else. We're going to remember and awaken, not through noise, but through our presence. Do you know how many people aren't present in their life? They're present in their problem. They're present in their illness. They're present in their upset. They're present in their fear. They're present in their anger. They're present in that, but they're not present in their life. Because to be present in your life, you must be present in your heart. And so many of us have heart conditions, okay? We want to be present. We want to remember, not through force, but through light. Through the light. Light is knowledge and love and information. Light is God. Light is truth. Light is peace. These things are light, meaning they bring light into your body and your being. We don't want to force ourselves to change, force ourselves to declutter, force ourselves to lose weight, force ourselves to stay in a relationship. We want to be through light. Yes? If that sounds important to you, just put a hey in the chat. Awakening 1 million. This is not a campaign. I'm not selling you anything, nothing. You'll find out. You can go sign up. You don't have to spend a dime. This is not a campaign. This is a call. It's a call to our souls. This is not a trend. This is a transmission of energy and light and love. This is not about the Iyanla brand. This is about your birthright. I was born for such a time as this, and so were you. Awakening 1 million. It's your call of your soul to transmit your birthright of peace and joy and power and truth and light, because far too many of us are living way beneath the truth of who we are. Awakening, what does that mean? Awakening 1 million, we want you to awaken through sacred learning, not intellectual learning, sacred learning that shakes your soul awake with love. Not because you have to, because you want to. The things that you're going to learn about you and about life and about God, source creator, are all done in love. Awakening 1 million, it's about belonging. Far too many of us are walking this planet alone. We don't have anyone to talk to, share with. We won't do it because we've been hurt or betrayed or because we're afraid. But now we can use the same medium, this internet that keeps us separated, to bring us together. Why? Because you'll have something common to talk about. The people at level 1 will have something to talk about. The people at level 2, level 3, level 4. Awakening 1 million is about belonging. It's about activation, not knowing. So many of us know so much and we haven't activated it. So activation, you're going to get tools and teachings. And when we meet together, I will be transmitting energy because I'm finally able, willing, and ready to say, I am a channel of light and energy. Call it evil, wicked, whatever you want. You don't have to show up, but I can transmit energy, and I'm going to do it publicly. Okay? Tools, teachings, and transmissions to help us all embody our light, our wisdom, our power, our love, our truth. And it's about expansion. Awakening 1 million is about empowering others to awaken more and more and more. It's not fast. You're not going to do 2 meditations, rub a crystal on your head, and be able to see through walls. That's not what's going to happen. Awakening 1 million is about giving you the slow drip of consistent practice that will change your life and change your mind and change who you are and help you heal and grow in inner authority. It's going to reconnect you to the source of your life consistently so that you awaken and activate and expand. Yeah? Awakening 1 million is for those people who are ready to remember who I truly am. You are not your trauma. You are not your job. So many people are getting ready to find out they are not their job. You are not the disease. You are not the divorce. You are not the betrayal. Because those are the things we focus on. When was the last time you woke up and said, I'm a divine, luminous instrument of God? When was the last time you said that? All day long. When was the last time you said, I am a being of light incarnate here to make a major contribution to the flow of life? Who teaches us to talk like that? And it's not just about saying those words, beloved. It's about doing the work so that your words create a vibratory frequency in your body and in your atmosphere so that everything around you changes, shifts. It's about changing your perspective of who you are and how you be and what is possible. Are you ready to remember? Because it's not that you have to learn it, beloved. It's already in there. We just simply forgot because of crazy men, because of trauma, and because of programming, and because of generational conditions and traditions. Because of what? Yeah? If you're ready to remember. Awakening 1 million. Close your eyes with me. Close your eyes and just think of it this way. 1 million lights. You don't even have to know what that looks like, but 1 million lights are rising with you and beside you. Lights. Now, those lights have names, faces, 2 arms, 2 legs, and a beating heart, but they're lights. awakening. And what we see in the world, beloved, yes, with the jobs going in and things shutting down and things being hacksawed to pieces, it's not the end of something. It is the return to everything that you are and all that you desire to be. It's not the end. We're not being ended, we're being awakened. We've got to redefine, reconstruct everything, including who we are. So how do you get involved? We're going to give you the link and you're going to go over to the Awakening 1 Million website. And what you're going to find is you can get involved at 4 different levels. And it's important that you understand what level you want to participate in, because that will determine the materials that you have access to. So level 1 is the first level, awake. This is about self-awareness. And this is the work that you'll do at this level is designed to guide you toward mental, emotional, and spiritual growth. Level 1 is really about nurturing and alignment to get us into your consciousness, to accept and to identify your divine destiny. Level 1, you're going to learn how to live with intention and inner authority. Yeah. So level 1 is perfect for you if you feel stuck, overwhelmed, or disconnected from your true purpose or true meaning. Whether you're a spiritual seeker or an exhausted caregiver, or if you're just longing for clarity and peace, this is not about religion. You do the work on your own. Yes, there will be classes. Yes, there will be meetings. Yes, there will be a community gathering place. But if you don't do the work, you're going to end up right where you are. What we do is we provide the work for you consistently in a structured format. So if you do this, you move to that. You do this, you move to that, so that your consciousness expands. It's healing work. It's growth work. It's service work. Someone longing for clarity. Level 1 offers the tools to help you reset, realign, and reconnect to your authentic self. That's level 1. That's the awake level. Okay. Now, when you'll know where you belong when you hear the other ones. All right. And it's not better or worse. It's just the work. If you know what you need. Level 1 is for people who do not have a consistent spiritual practice. Okay. Let's just start there. You pray when you need it, or you meditate if your medication ain't working. Okay. If you don't have a consistent spiritual practice, please go to level 1. Okay. Level 2, the awaken. This is where you're building a foundation of true personal power. You're building a foundation. Level 2 is for all you people out there who've taken classes and who've taken all my classes and all my workshops and still saying, I need help. These are people who've read all the books. You've been here. You've been to Esther Hicks. You've been to Joe Dispenza. You've been everywhere. And still haven't been able to consistently move your life in the desired direction. You may get a bump here and a bump there, and this may happen, and then you're back into the trauma and the drama. But you've got a spiritual practice, okay? But your progress hasn't been consistent. At level 2, you're going to learn practices and processes that will help you expand your commitment to your inner authority and inner power. Okay. Level 2 is about engaging in consistent practice that will develop your strength, your inner authority, your inner vision, so that you can consistently manifest certain things, behaviors, and choices. Level 2 is about creating and establishing and maintaining clear boundaries so that you can make conscious choices. Those are your key words, boundaries and choices. If you've got people running amok in your life, and even though you have a consistent spiritual practice, the people just acting bad and crazy, come to level 2. Level 2 is about honing your vision. Yeah? All right. Level 2. And again, each level will get work to do consistently. Everybody's going to start in the same place, level 1, level 2, and you'll see what that is in a minute. Level 3 is awakening. This is about stepping into leadership, meaning doing a bigger work in the world with purpose and authenticity. not just running around doing classes and workshops and retreats because that's the fun thing to do. Level 3 is for you people, you family, who have consistent, fulfilling spiritual practice, and you have an intimate relationship with your source, your higher self. At this level, at level 3, you've got to know your purpose and be standing in it without hesitation, without fear. Level 3. That means you may already have classes, or you may already have written a book, but you want to grow it more. Level 3 is for you if you're answering the call to be, do, have. Only what is yours to be, do, and have. At level 3, you're not comparing yourself to anybody. You're not in competition with anybody. You're no longer wondering, is this my purpose? Is this what I'm called? You know it is, and you want to grow it. Okay? You are already serving, and you're ready to serve in a bigger, grander way. This is my social workers. These are some of my ministers and teachers and social workers and psychiatrists, psychologists. You're on it. You just want to grow it. That's level 3. Don't bring me your problems with your mama. That's level 2. Go back there. Okay. But if you're really ready to be, do, have, what is yours to be, do, have? Awakening that, igniting that. That's level 3. Now, level 4 is for the masters, people who are already teaching, people who are already doing, and you want to grow it also, but you want to do more, you want to do less and have more. You want to reach more with a clear, defined message. You want to fine tune your vision and get clear about how to offer what you offer. You can only get into level 4 with an application and an interview. Level 4 is a paid level. Why? Because you work one-on-one with me. 1, 2, and 3, all free. Level 4, lots of free stuff, but the intimate work. And 2 of those things are the Sanctuary Within, which is a 4-week workshop that you do one-on-one with me, and Wisdom of the womb being the mind, not the belly. That is a 6-week workshop. Men are invited, women are invited. Okay, so these are the levels. If you go to awakening1million.org, or Yanfei or somebody put it in the chat, you can read all about the levels. Please read. We want to awaken to understanding. And you can't get understanding if you're jumping. Take a breath, slow down, read, so that you are in the right place to get the right thing. I'm not going to tell you where to go. Let your higher self awaken to the guidance and the wisdom of your higher self. Okay, so that's level 4. When you go sign up at Awakening 1 Million, you will get a starter kit. And that starter kit tells you the work that you have to do. You've got a 7-day assignment. You've got to pick your guiding principle, and then you can go into your self-assessment and your first work. Free. It doesn't cost you a penny. All right? So when you get your starter kit, get yourself a cup of tea or your juice or your coffee or whatever, sit down and read it. Again, we are awakening 1 million to their power, to their truth, to you. It's you. Nobody's going to be there holding your hand. And you're going to get clear about how you've been living your life. Have you been rushing through, running roughshod, doing half of this and none of that? We want you to slow down and get into the power of the flow. So when you get your starter kit, please read it. Now, at every level, I'm going to come out of here for a moment. I'm going to tell you this. You're not totally on your own. We're not going to leave you out there, just loose booty in the world. On every single level, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 4, you have a coordinator, somebody that you can write and ask your questions of, somebody that you can share with, somebody who's going to send you communications, because every level is moving in a different frequency. So every level is going to have different things. So I want you to meet your coordinators, okay? So that you'll know the person that you are communicating with. the person that's praying for you. Okay? We're doing the background work. The person that's affirming for you, not coddling you, not taking care of you. Awakening 1 million is about you awakening to your power, you doing your work. So, level 1 coordinator. He's been with us. He is here, such a beautiful guiding light. He will be the coordinator for level 1 and level 4. Ayanfe. Ayanfe, where are you, beloved? Come on, if you want to say hi. I see you. There you are. Say hi.
Hi, everyone.
What is your prayer for level 1 and level 4, Yanfe?
Well, for level 1, I pray that everyone is ready to start laying that foundation, truly standing on that solid foundation that they build and ready to take that first step. And for level 4, my prayer is that you just truly walk in the uniqueness that you are to share that gift with the world, because I believe that differences are not roadblocks. They are the express lane.
Okay. So that's your level 1, level 4 coordinator. You'll get his email. You'll be able to ask him questions. You'll be able to share with him. He will be holding the light for you as you do this work. Again, you don't do the work. You can join at any level you want to. But if you don't consistently do the work, nothing's going to happen. Okay, that's what Awakening 1 Million is about. It's about getting you out of the matrix of the world that's losing its mind and preparing you for the new the resurrection. Okay, the resurrection of our power as unique and divine expressions of the Creator. Our level 2 coordinator, Kayla. Kayla, are you there? Our level 2 coordinator. There she is. Hey, you're on the
Hi,
movie.
everyone. I am Kayla, and I am so excited about Awakening 1 Million and being your level 2 coordinator. We are awakened, and my prayer is for everyone to be open to whatever that looks like, and also being ready to choose what it is that you want to have in your life and how you want it to look.
The power of choice. Thank you, Miss
Yeah.
Kay. That
You're
is Kayla. She'll
welcome.
be your level 2 coordinator. You'll get her email. You can ask her questions. And she's a tough cookie because we're not here to coddle you. We're here to grow you, stretch you, be with you as you grow and stretch. Okay. Now, Amina don't want to talk. She at least got to say hi. Amina is your level 3 coordinator. Come on, Miss Amina. I
Hello,
know.
hello.
Just say hi.
Hi.
What is your prayer for your level 3 people?
My prayer is that you all are ready to step in your purpose, live it, and be one with the divine.
Yeah. Good. Okay. I know that took a lot, so I ain't gonna keep you on. And of course, we've got our background, Miss June, who is just, a tech genius. We've got Lady D. I call her Lady D. That's Miss Darvell McKinney, who is our IT person, who keeps our stuff going. We've got Yawo, who is, my right hand. And then we've 2017. Okay. I've been carrying this baby since 2017. So we are ready for you to sign up. Sign up. You'll fill out the application, not the application, whatever it is you got to fill out. Please use one email. Please be consistent in your email. Whatever you sign up with, that's where you will get your messages, your communications. But it's up to you to go to the dashboard. When you sign up, you'll get your starter kit, but you'll also get a link to the dashboard where all of your materials will be. And we'll be adding things along the way. When there's an opportunity, for example, I'm going to show you what some of those opportunities are in a minute. But when there's an opportunity, you find out about it on your dashboard. Everything on your dashboard is free of charge. And we'll be adding because we don't want to bombard you. This is a slow drip. That's what the Holy Spirit said to me. This is a slow drip. This is not a fast run. It's not a trend. It's a movement. movement happens sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly, but we're getting into the flow. Okay. So when you sign up, you go get your starter kit. Eventually, we're going to have affiliate pods. That means if you want to bring people into your level, you can do that and you'll earn points and you'll get discounts and all sorts of fun stuff. So we're going to be able to do that. That's not for right now. Right now, it's about you and getting you solid and consistent, about you getting clear and clean. Because once you do your starter work, which is a 7-day process, then you have to do a self-assessment. Nobody's grading it or marking it. So if you don't tell the truth, you'll be assessing the wrong thing. After you do your self-assessment, then you're going to begin to uncover some of those things that you may be stuck in. And it's all self-work. Now, you get to share what you discover in the community. And we're not going to have people in the community healing each other. Mind your business, take care of you, share your stuff. Because if we see you giving advice and doing all of that other crazy man, as opposed to sharing authentically about you, we're going to take you down, take you off the site. We're not here. You're not here to help nobody. You're here to be you, okay? Because people love to get on social media and start telling other people what to do. Do that in your professional life. This is about self-work and about self-help and about authentic self-expression. Write that down. Authentic self-expression. All right. One of the places you can start, we've been doing this for 3 years, is the Spiritual Study Sanctuary. Every Sunday from 10 to 12, I'm teaching. This year we're doing Living the Infinite Way in the Impersonal Life. But last week and this week, I'm doing a metaphysical interpretation of Easter. We did Palm Sunday last Sunday. Tomorrow we're doing Easter Sunday, the crucifixion, the resurrection, and the ascension from a metaphysical perspective. Because so many of us are going to get an Easter hat and going to church, and we have no idea how to apply that to ourselves because we're taught to externalize our religion. And Awakening 1 Million is about internalizing the spiritual knowledge that's available. Spiritual Study Sanctuary. We do that every Sunday from January to June. We don't do it in the summer. So you can join, you can come just for the metaphysical interpretation of Easter, or you can join. That's what we're doing tomorrow. I'm so sorry. Tomorrow we did betrayal and crucifixion last week. Tomorrow, well, we didn't actually get to the crucifixion. We were stuck in the betrayal. But anyway, tomorrow, April 20th, we will be doing the resurrection and the ascension of consciousness. Because Yeshua was a demonstration of consciousness. Yeshua was a demonstration of the truth of who we are. And we don't think that. We're waiting for him to do it for us. And I know that smacks in the face of all my Kojic teachings, but that's okay. I'm better now. We start music at 10 a.m. I'm going to start the class early tomorrow. I'm going to start at 10:15 and we'll go to 12:15 because I want to get it all in. All right. You can register at iyanla.com, Spiritual Study Sanctuary, the metaphysical interpretation of Easter. Right now, forgive everyone for everything. This is a critical part of your awakening. If you've got anything or anyone that you haven't forgiven, the time is now. We've reissued Forgiving Everyone for Everything so that it's basically a straight up workbook. You don't have to go through all of that other stuff because this is a way to clear your mind and heal your heart so that you can manifest. One of the reasons, but this is particularly for people at level 2 and level 3, check and see who you're still holding grudge with, because that will prevent you from manifesting. Why? It lowers your frequency and dims your light. Some of the first talks that I'll be doing in Awakening 1 Million is about frequency and light and energy and consciousness so that you understand it. You're not just speaking it. How do I raise my frequency? How do I lower my frequency? Fried food lowers your frequency. So not only is it not good for your body, it's not good for your energy. Did you know that? And I do love a French fry. Doesn't mean you can't have it. Just means you have to eat it consciously. How many of us bless our food before we eat it? Even if we're in Panera, do you send some light and energy? How can you get the energy of your body to bless and heal your food? Simple things. Slow down. Awakening 1 Million is about how can we slow down and step into our power. Many of us are running faster than the angels can fly. We left the angels in the dust because we're doing it on our own. Spiritual life coaching, learn how to coach yourself. This is an ongoing program. You learn the techniques and the processes so that you can coach yourself through situations, because you can't always run to your counselor, your therapist, your priest, your preacher, whoever. Got to learn how to do it for yourself. Self-coaching is available. You can learn more about that at iyanla.com, or is it IVIST? The Personal Development Program is a year-long online program. Fundamentals of spiritual life development, mindfulness, teachings, prayer practices, and principles, where you learn how to do these things. This is a part of Awakening 1 Million, but it is a separate paid program. You can still be in Awakening 1 Million and do PDP, okay? It's just a deeper dive. It's a deeper dive. For those of us who recognize, and I really, like, if you're between the ages of like 21 and probably 30, I know your money may be tight, but I just think so many people, this is where you learn how to hear, how to listen, how to communicate, how to share, how to be. Because so many of our young people just don't have that foundation. They didn't get raised in the church, so they don't have a relationship, and they weren't really given interpersonal skills because everybody was on the computer. No heat, no judgment, nothing bad, nothing wrong, but you can't awaken to your truth if you can't communicate with yourself. Okay. Beautiful download, 10 minutes to peace. Free. I did this for all the federal workers who are losing their jobs and trying to figure out what's next. You can't figure out what's next if you can't think. Free download, 10 minutes to peace. Just to bring yourself to center. You want to awaken? Take 10 minutes of peace 3 times a day. You eat and poop that often. Why not connect with your soul that often? 10 minutes to peace. Free download at Iyanla's Meditations, okay? Part of the awakening process is learning how to be at peace. All right, a jewel in silence. So much noise in the world until the still small voice is being drowned out. This is not a free process. It's a 21-day program. It's available at Iyanla's Meditations. You can find it on the Awakening 1 Million. I really encourage it. Somebody wrote me the other day. They said, Iyanla, it took me 42 days to do this 21 days. So I had to do every day over. I said, it's not a race. That's fine. Can you do it? Can you now spend 10 minutes, silent mind, peace-filled heart? 10 minutes. Do you know that's like a lifetime for some people? A jewel in silence. IBTV is back. Yay! IBTV, our streaming network, is back. The IBTVnetwork.com is where you go. We're starting slow. We're going to start with Every Day I Pray. Reverend Danny Stillwell and Reverend Latanya Taylor will be praying every single morning at 6 o'clock. And I'll be on sometimes. But just come together, collective minds, because it's 1 million of us. We're trying to get 1 million. Can you imagine 1 million of us all in the same space, praying the same prayer at the same time each day? Can you just imagine? And so you walk out in that energy. IVTV. Now, this is a subscription process because some of the lectures and teachers that we will be meeting with throughout the Awakening 1 Million process, movement, will be only on IVTV. That way I can say what I want to say, okay? If you're a subscriber, you get it. If you're not, you don't. Okay. I think it's like $14 a month. And right now it will just be prayer, but I'll be back with Transformational Tuesdays. Coach Robert will be back. Bear with shamanic energy, and all sorts of teachers that we're going to have, but they'll be on IVTV. Because over the years, I've given away enough free stuff. I ain't giving away nothing else free. Okay. Oh, this is so exciting to me because I have so many people that I know who struggle with weight. One of the Awakening 1 Million programs is going to be weight elimination and release. Learning how to do weight elimination in the mind, the heart, the soul, so that you can release weight from your body. It's not about losing it. It's about eliminating it and releasing it. And it'll be, is it a 28-day, no, 15-day program, 15-day program where this Awakening 1 Million community will come together every day. And you're going to exercise together. You're going to pray together. You're going to affirm together. And then there's a series of natural products that we're going to take together. Our tea, our energy maker, our energy burst. And the good thing about this program is you can, if you choose to, you don't have to, and I'm not promoting it. If you like the results, you can then become a distributor of the product. You don't have to. But we're going to use these products in our 15 days together. And the 15-day elimination and release program is really preparation for the 6-week weight release boot camp run by Reverend Carmen Gonzalez. She's going to do a 6-week weight release, not loss, because you don't want to lose anything. Okay? So this is another program we'll be offering. These are paid programs, but we'll be offering them under the Awakening 1 Million banner. Again, the self-coaching with Coach Robert Pruitt, ivisd.org. Rites of Passage. We only do it every other year. Rites of Passage this year, 18 to 80. Women who are ready to build their inner altar and step into the divine feminine. It's a 9-week online program with an intensive 4-day healing initiation. This year, we're going upstate New York. We're not going to be in South Carolina. 9 weeks online, 4 days in person. All right? 2025, Rites of Passage. I don't do it every year. I do it every other year. Okay, 18 to 80 or older, 18 to 80, but we won't take you under 18. All right, this is Rites of Passage year. And the Ministerial Development and Ordination program, applications are being accepted now. If you know you have a call on your life, we just did the open house, but applications are being accepted to May 16th. So if you go to ivisd.org, put it in the chat, somebody, for the ministers. All right? It's not about religion. It's a minister of spiritual consciousness. This is really for level 3 and level 4 people. If you level 1 and 2, you're not ready here yet. Okay? No heat, no judgment. You're just not. All right. Awakening 1 Million. It is a call. It is a movement. It is an opportunity for us to grow. In the chat right now, you can see the link for the ministerial program. But again, Awakening 1 Million, it's going to be ongoing. And you sign up, doesn't cost you a dime, nothing. Again, let me say this. It's about providing people with the tools that they need to take consistent steps towards awakening their heart, their mind, to be, to do, to have all that is meant for them to be, do, and have. It's about upping your wattage as a being of light. It's about aligning your frequency with the flow of the universe. It's so that you don't get caught up in the noise, that you don't get caught up in the matrix, because the matrix is going crazy. Have you noticed that? Can you get out of the spin, whether you work for the government or not, whether you get a Social Security check or not? Can you get out of the spin and tap into the power that you are to find out your next most appropriate steps? That's what Christmas, Easter is all about. Yeshua got out of the matrix. He moved to a higher level. Now, we don't necessarily all want to be nailed to a cross, but there are some things in there, in you, that you need to nail to the cross. Okay? What would that be for you? What are you ready to crucify so that you can be resurrected in your truth, in your power, in your power. Listen, I think I've gone through every trauma, tragedy that you could possibly go through. And I'm so grateful. Can you say that you're grateful that you got divorced or left or betrayed or raped? Can you say that you're grateful that you had a physical health challenge? Or are you seeing those things as limitations and dramas that you have to continue to act out? I am so grateful that I was sexually violated as a child. I'm not saying I wanted that to happen, but I'm grateful that I now have a different perspective of it. I am more than a body. I am more than a body. Yeah. And I'm so grateful that looking at that and embracing myself gave me compassion toward my abuser. Okay? But that's a shift in consciousness. A shift in what do you think is going on in the world today? Oh, he's horrible. They ain't doing nothing to you. They're just showing you who they are. They're just showing you who they are. Okay? That's all. Why do you have to have an opinion of it and a judgment of it? And how is it going to affect? I don't care what they do. I don't care what they do. It ain't no harm shall come nigh my dwelling. Okay? None. And if it does come, I'm going to know what to do with it. All right? And I pray for the people who are being deported. I don't know what anything is for. I don't know why that's happening to them. And it's none of my business. My business is to shine light on it so that the babies first and the women second and everybody else after that gets to where God has ordained for them to be. That's my job. What's your job? Awakening 1 million. I'm just so excited. I don't know what else to say. I'm just excited. I'm excited that this time has come. I'm excited that we can do this now. I'm excited that there are 1 million people, and we say 1 million, but 1 million who are actively engaged, because every person that's engaged touches 10 people. They touch their parents, their siblings, their children, their co-workers, their neighbors. And there's among that million so many who are out there on their own that we want to touch. Okay, Awakening 1 million. Put the sign up in the chat. Go over, take a look at the website. You'll get your starter kit. Please do the work in the starter kit. The other thing that this process is going to teach you is how to slow down and do things step by step by step. Because when you run ahead, you miss steps and eventually you fall down. I love you. I love you. I love you. Remember that we're working on healing and inner authority. I'm going to read the prayers for you before we go. Okay, take a breath. For the healing card, restoration to a state of wholeness and well-being. Dear God, make me whole again. Restore my mind so that I will think like you. Renew my faith so that I will trust you. Restore my heart to a state of resting innocence. Renew my body so that it will be strong and flexible and agile as I do your work. Fill my being with the power of your presence so that your peace, your joy, your love will be my daily bread. Today, I choose your wholeness, and so it is. That's the Awakening Masterpiece Prayer Card for healing. So I send those words out to you in the light. The second card we pulled was Inner Authority. Inner Authority. Voices that reflect inner guidance and benefit the totality of self. I'm going to read the prayer for you. Take a breath. Beloved Creator, no matter where I am, what I am doing, or what is going on, I choose to know, to believe, to accept, to embrace, and to remember that right where I am, the fullness of God is active. The active presence of God within me guides, directs, protects, and inspires me. I am the authority of good and God in action. And so it is. Masterpiece prayer cards available at masterpiecebodytherapy.com. Pull one every single day and work with it. When you do your starter kit, you're also going to get a principle that you can work with. That principle is probably that you're going to pull as a part of Awakening 1 Million. You probably have a prayer card for it in the Masterpiece prayer cards. Okay. All right. Don't forget to check yourself cards. Also, all of that is available at Masterpiece Body Therapy. But before you go buying anything, look at the free stuff. Look at the free stuff, and then you'll get a hit for what you need. No, that wasn't the refrigerator. That was somebody sending me a text. Okay. Love you, love you, love you. I will see you. And you don't have to. Awakening 1 Million is ongoing. Your process starts when you join. You can join today, next month, next week, next year. It don't matter. Okay. And because it's free, doesn't cost you anything to join. The information will always be available to you. You have the dashboard. You can go back to it whenever you need it. Okay. I want everybody within the sound of my voice to go to Spotify or YouTube or wherever and listen to the song Wake Up Everybody by Teddy Pendergrass. Okay. Just listen to the song. I don't care if you know it. Listen to it. I would play it here, but then YouTube and Facebook would shut me down and charge me money and all kind of wonderfulness. Join me tomorrow for the metaphysical interpretation of Easter. If you can't get there, the bundle of Palm Sunday and Easter will be available soon. Remember, tomorrow we're going to start at 10:15 and end at 12:15. Okay. Love you. Tell me something you know now that you didn't know when we started. Put it in the chat for me. Come on. Tell me something you know now that you did not know when we started this morning. Happy resurrection, everyone. Resurrection and rebirth. Resurrection and rebirth. Okay, good. Wake up, everybody. Teddy Pendergrass. He made that song in 1970 something. I don't even know what it was. I am a million points of light. Good. I'm more than I see. Good. I'm not the only one who leaves the free. No, you are not. 10:15 on YouTube. No, you got to join. You got to go to iyanla.com and sign up to get the link. I know the best things in life can be free. Yeah. I have inner authority. Yeah. The levels of your program. My purpose has only just begun. No, your purpose has been unfolding all the way. Your awareness of your purpose has just begun. Good. I am a being of light incarnate. Incarnate. That means embodied. Yeah. Remember, ignite, activate, embody. Ignite, activate, and embody. Purpose is to tap into the authentic self. I need to be grateful for tragedy, not my tragedy. Don't own it. I need to be grateful for tragedy and what it is teaching me. All right. What it is teaching me. Played that song on Walk, my 23-year-old son. Good. Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. Yeah. No more backward thinking. Time for thinking ahead. I can't sing. Turn the TV off. Yeah. Good. I am so much more. I swear you are, Shaka. I swear you are. I'm not alone. You're not. You're not alone. And we're going to have community and we're going to grow together and heal together. And we are not fighting in our community. I will put you out. Can't do it. You may get back later, but no. Let me not say I'm going to put you out. I'm going to offer you corrective guidance. Because what goes on social media is just, I just don't understand it. So we're not going to put you out. We're going to offer you an opportunity to self-correct. Because that's what happens. You do something wrong and we just throw you away. And just because a life is battered and beaten up a little bit doesn't mean it's useless. Light is my birthright. Okay? Love you much. I've held you way too long. And I'm going now. Okay? Bye.